Hi everyone. Hope everyone is doing great. I know I took a while to shoot this video, uh, but as I mentioned, that fitness will never be our first priority. But important thing is keep coming back, and in long run you'll be successful in fitness thing. Okay, so before I start, I want to request everyone who have not watched my previous videos, please go back and watch that playlist in sequence. It has very important tips why people are not able to successful in body transforming, following their fitness routine. So please go back and watch those videos. Okay, so next few weeks we will try to find our momentum. So that's very important. If we want to go for a long drive, we at least want to know that how to drive a car. So in next few weeks we'll find momentum, we'll practice fundamentals, and we'll try to be as disciplined as possible, and then we'll adjust accordingly. So let's jump right into the things what I call body transformation blueprint. Okay, so in this process, what all we want to do is to, either we want to lose weight or gain weight. So rather than saying lose weight or gain weight, we will say lose fat and gain muscle. So I know when I say muscle, you'll be thinking that I don't want to become Arnold. I know, I get it. It's the same thing what you call the toned. Okay, so don't be afraid of that. It's a body composition that is favorable for our body. So we have certain percentage of body fat, percent weight, and lean mass. So that will ensure that our body is functioning correctly. And how can we achieve that? We can achieve it by a number of ways, but this is the most optimized ways. It has been replicated by thousands of people. So yeah, let's get into this. So there are basically three types of people. So I'm not saying male, female. I know it's individual, but let's discuss the fundamentals. So here is this guy. So the red is fat, green is muscle, and ultimately we want to get like less fat and more muscles. So that how it will, this guy will look. This guy in clothes, it look like that he's normal guy, fit guy, but underneath we don't know what's there. So it probably more fat and less muscles. So for this guy, nutrition is 50% important, training is 50% important, because this guy need to build some muscle. Cardio is not very important for this guy. This is another guy. This is like normal little bulkier guy who has little bit of both, but again he wants to come to this point where now he need to lose little bit fat and gain little bit mass. For this guy, nutrition is more important than training, but not too far, because that's how we'll achieve. And there's this guy, we have who are like clearly have more fat than muscle, and for this guy, nutrition comes first, 70%, and 20-30% is his training, and cardio is 0 to 10. So if you see, the cardio is not very important factor here. It's not that it has some bad merit, but you can achieve better results with less cardio or zero cardio. So how much time this guy will take, it totally depends on his starting point, for how long he's been carrying this fat. So all those things that will matter. But if you look at this thing, 70% is nutrition. I know we are in lockdown and we can perfect the 70% of it. And if you guys are doing it for the first time, you have never followed a diet for more than 1 month, proper diet, and you have never worked out for more than 1 month, so it's a good news for you guys. Even at home you can do a lot. You can at least do all of it. Okay, so in first year, if you will follow this, I know I say 1 year is not a lot. It's imagine for how long you have been carrying this fat, if even if it takes couple of years to achieve perfect physique body, it's still worth it. Okay, so yeah, let's not get into the 3 months thing. Yeah, so idea is to jump into it. Okay, let's go to next thing. It's nutrition. So I don't want to go into much details. I know people are more interested to tell me what to eat, what what to do for exercise, but I quickly touch base on this nutrition part. So most important is how much. So so far we have been eating whatever and however, we don't know, we were not calculating, and that's how we got our result. For whatever time it takes, if we are doing something that we are moving away from our current set points where body are adjusted, and it won't let it go. So for that we have to take some measures, like counting calories. Even the counting calories won't be perfect, but we will try to do as much good work we can do. So that's why it is important to know that how much calorie we will eat. For that we will find app, and in next section I'll go in detail in that. So what we need to eat? So it is basically two things: micronutrients, macronutrients. Micronutrients is it's vitamins, minerals, all those things. So that's very important for our body functioning, hormone functioning. And if those are out of whack, we even won't be able to absorb these guys properly, and there'll be some underlying health issues. So how can we ensure that we are getting enough micronutrients? By eating one portion of fruit and one portion of vegetables daily, and you can add some multivitamins also. That's very simple, so that's why I want to cover it right and finish it off. It's daily thing. Okay, it's until we go. Next is macro: protein, fat, carbs, fiber. All these are important. I don't want to go into detail, but for next few weeks we will focus on protein. That's something we have not been doing, and I'll tell you the benefits of it. And don't go into those things like how much protein we need to eat. I've been eating 160 to 200 gram. I never had a kidney issue. So if you want to do a certain thing, so ask the people who has done it. Don't experiment yourself, or don't get scared of doing something just because that some people are doing it. So you are focusing on the people who are saying you to not to do it, and that's what our mind does. It will try to keep you in comfortable positions. Okay, so enough of it. Next is training. How much training? So as I mentioned, that for the guys who have not done any sort of training for more than 1 month, 30 minutes 4 weeks enough. Okay, what you need to do? First of all, you need to learn. There are enough body weight home exercise, especially for the beginners. It's enough. You don't have to hit the gym. I know you're in lockdown, you have a little bit more time than normal days, so you can do everything. So all these guys, if you are beginners, you can start your stuff right away. Okay, so I think that's enough for today. I don't want to make it lengthy. In next section I will share my little Excel sheet. In that I have plan. There are 3 scenario. One is for me, and 2 is for like one obese and one moderate guy. And I'll share a list of food that was there are particular reason I picked those food that is helping in my diet where I want to lose fat. And most important thing, that I have one checklist. It's magic checklist. What it has, like, it has 8 to 10 items. If you follow 3 or 4, at least 4 items, 5-6 times in a week for 3 months, you will have amazing result. If you follow all of them, then it will be like one of the amazing transformation you can see. So it's not that you will reach to this point, but changes in 3 months, like you'll be amazed. Okay, so I'll share that Excel sheet, and yeah, I think that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and watch out for my next one. Thank you.